to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Special K.
And I'm Radar, and today we have a Taft's beer, which you don't see very often on our show, but this is interesting because it says it's Big Boy Pumpkin Pie flavored beer.
So it's Frisch's Pumpkin Pie Ale. It's 30 IBUs or 6% alcohol by volume. It's got pie all over it.
It's got pie all over it. Like, it's got a patterned, like, pie thing going on in the background.
I bought it strictly because it said Frisch's on it. No other reason. Because I'm not really a big pumpkin beer guy.
Who doesn't like Big Boy, though? Like, Big Boy is classic.
They make good pies. They
do.
Good pies. I'm more fond of their coconut cream pie than their...
I haven't been to a Big Boy in forever.
When I used to live at our old house, our old studio, I used to go because there was one.
There was one right in town, yeah.
It smells pretty good.
There's no chunkies. It's very clear.
It's not... Do you have any carbonation in yours? Because I barely...
I don't... Yeah, there's no bubbles coming up from the bottom, but there is a healthy little head there.
There was. It went away pretty fast. It smells like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, it's not overpowering.
When's the last time you had Frisch's pumpkin pie?
Last time I went to Big Boy was during breakfast. And I haven't lived near one for a very long time.
I think the last time I had their pie was at least 20 years ago. The pumpkin pie. I've had their coconut cream pie.
That's substantially better than a lot of the other pumpkin beers.
That is easily one of the best pumpkin beers we've done on the show.
Yeah.
It's not too loud.
Yeah.
It has the pumpkin spice in it. You get the allspice nutmeg, so on and so forth. It's almost a little creamy.
Yeah, like it's almost like a normal beer. Then you swallow it and all of the pumpkininess, all the pumpkin spice and pumpkininess kind of rolls over you.
It works because it's malty like a beer. And then yeah, it's there, but it's not overwhelming. Yeah, this is the best pumpkin beer we've done on the show. I'll say it. It's the best pumpkin beer we've done this year, at least.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because this is like number 2.
Yeah, it's number 3. Done 3 now.
I think that's probably right.
Yeah, I'd drink 2 more of those.
Maybe we'll have to have more Taft's beer on the show.
I don't know. Maybe not 2. I'd definitely drink another one of those.
I'd say my wife would like that.
Yeah. My wife might like that, and she doesn't do beer at all.
I dig the bottle, or the can. It's got a Frisch's Big Boy in a bathtub holding a pie.
I did not notice that before. Is that a thing?
Maybe it's a Taft's thing. Oh, that's their logo, I think. But they just changed it to a Big Boy in the bathtub.
Ah, with a pie.
I don't know how available this is for most people. I've seen it at a couple different places. I've seen it at Liquor Barn and Total Wine here, which are the 2 big box stores we have.
Yeah.
What are you thinking for a number on this bad boy?
I'm gonna say this is as far as pumpkin beers go, this is a good solid 8.5. This is definitely up there for pumpkin beers.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it up there with like the shipyards and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to go. I can't believe I'm gonna give a pumpkin beer this high of a score. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it this 9.
You're gonna give it a 9.
I'm gonna give it a 9. And I hate pumpkin beers. I loathe.
It's not like overbearingly pumpkin though.
No, it's more. It has a hint of pumpkin, but it's the spice. They have the right balance of spice. Mm-hmm. That's what does it, and maltiness. It
actually seems like a beer.
It tastes like a beer,
and not a pumpkin pie that's been shoved into a bottle and can.
This is the first beer. This is the first beer of the day.
That is true. The first beer of the day is always the best beer of the day. Mmm.
It almost tastes like a draft beer too. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's kind of creamy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd definitely say go ahead and get a 6-pack of this.
Get a 6er.
If you're gonna have like a Halloween party or something, maybe several 6-packs.
I can't remember exactly what I paid for this beer. I want to say it was under $2 for a single, so that would make it, the normal 6-pack prices between $10 to $13, somewhere in there.
It's not too terrible.
Recommendations for me, go ahead and get a whole 6er. It does not have a lot of hops. It says 30 IBUs on it, but I don't even think it's that. It doesn't even seem like it's 30 to me.
It's got a little bit of bitterness.
Yeah, I would say, if I guessed, I would say that'd be like 15 on the IBUs.
I think it's totally worth getting. You know, I'm kind of mad that I haven't seen this around. Like, I've been looking around for different pumpkin beers we haven't had before. Not super hard, apparently. But,
right.
You know, like gas stations and stuff, there's all kinds of pumpkin beer floating around everywhere. And I'm like, we've done that one.
We've done most of them.
We've done those two.
Every year people request the same ones, and I'm like, we've already done it. We've already done them. They're already there.
Well, you know, maybe they changed since last year.
I don't go, and
it
we don't.
Happen.
I don't mind. Eventually, we're gonna have to go back and do redo reviews. But
I'll tell you what review we should redo. We should just go ahead and redo the mini keg of Hofbrau.
So at the 10-year point is when I think we should start doing a re-reviewing stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So at the 10-year mark. So we're right now KBR is at their 8-year. So when we hit 10 years, then we'll re-review the very first beers we started with. Like Michelob Amberbach.
Years now? Oh, God.
Michelob Amberbach was one of the first ones we reviewed. Black Crown doesn't exist anymore. Miller Fortune doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, Miller Fortune was one I was thinking of. I couldn't remember what it was.
Foster's, all those.
Foster's. We had
Cooper's. Cooper's was one of the first craft beers we did from Australia.
Was it?
Yeah.
I just remember with the Australian beers, I was like, hey, we're going to do an Australian episode. I know someone from Australia. I'll ask them what beers I should get.
Yeah, you got Cooper's.
And they're like, I don't really like beer. It's like, fine.
We ended up getting Cooper's and Foster's because that's the only thing we could get here.
And Foster's isn't even made there.
No,
it's made in Texas.
It was never an Australian thing, though. It was never an Australian beer. It was always made in America. It's funny.
How did we get into Australian beers from the pumpkin beer?
I don't know. We're talking about redoing beer reviews.
Okay.
Yeah, but highly recommend this. Go ahead and get you a 6-pack of it. It's a solid beer.
For sure. I might have to get some of this because we're having people over for Halloween.
Yeah. All right, well, that has been our episode. If you would like to see anything else on the channel, you can leave a comment down below. I'm Special K.
And I'm Radar. Thanks for watching. Forgot to pick up my cup of drink.